So today we have Todd Stevenson here with Top Hat Soil. It's really a great company. I want to share it all with you all. We're going to be out on site seeing what he does with some customers. But until then, I want to really get to know him and the kind of how and why he got started in this. So I know you have another company. Tell us a little bit about how you ended up doing this.
Well, briefly, I am an arborist, and the care of trees is my passion. It's something that wake up and go to sleep thinking about. And if you can do that at work, I think it's a good life. And
Definitely.
it certainly has been. The people here love their trees, and they also love their turf grass. And what we found as we endeavor to make people's trees healthier, the grass has benefited. We are really soil specialists, if you want to know the truth. The soils here are great when they're native, but once we build and develop, they become depleted and the trees will suffer, and so do the turf grasses. And our clients just kept saying, man, the grass near our trees is awesome, and everything else is so spotty and patchy and stuff. Can you help us? And we always said no. We were tree specialists. So due to popular demand.
Yeah, and you know what I noticed too? I see it all over Facebook. I see it everywhere where people are taking pictures of their patchy grass. They're frustrated. They don't know what to do. I just saw somebody the other day that bought something as seen on TV, and they actually went around and used it. I think it was kind of expensive, and everybody was waiting with bated breath to see what was going to happen, and they ended up with patchy grass. And then, cover it with some sod. They end up with patchy grass again. And I think they're just really at their wits' end. They don't know what to do or who to call. So I think it's exciting that you are doing it. And why don't they want to use those products? Or why don't they just want to, hey, let's go get some sod and cover it? Why is that not a great idea? It obviously didn't work, so.
It's unfortunate. I think we as consumers, we love the idea of a silver bullet.
Mm-hmm.
We love the idea that we can be thin if we take a pill, and that our yard will be perfect if we spray something on it one time. Unfortunately, that's just not the case. Soil degeneration is something that happens over years, and unfortunately, but realistically, it can take that long to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to have a silver bullet. If I did, trust me, I'd have an airplane and we'd be dropping it on everybody's yard. But that's not the case. It takes getting your hands into the soil. It takes soil analysis. It takes a great landscaping professional. It takes a team to have good grass here. There's no golf course that's beautiful that's one person is doing. It's a team effort.
And that's interesting too. So are you a landscaper, or should landscapers be reaching out to your company in unison? How does that work?
That's a great question. We are not a landscaping company at all. And there are some great ones out there. Probably couldn't compete if we wanted to. And that's a great thing for consumers. We're really blessed with good horticultural experts here. So we are a resource to them. We're happy to work alongside them and maybe do some things very specifically that they can't or don't want to. So yes, we are somebody that they can outsource that to.
That's fantastic, fantastic. So anything else you want to add that we would know, how to call you, when to call you? We're going to put his information here so you can reach out on a website, or you can reach them directly. He has a great person working in his office. Her name is Vanessa. She answers the phone. She's really on top of appointments and everything. We've had a great time with her as well. So really great administrative staff.
She is. She's super blessed to have. We've got a great team, and she's one of those great people. But tophatsoil.com is our website.
Mm-hmm.
You can still get us through Total Tree Care. We're very web friendly, and we've got a Facebook page and that type stuff.
Awesome.
843-651-TREE will get you hooked in there.
And that information will be above. We're also going to meet him out with a customer and kind of walk around and show you what they actually do in live and in person. Thanks so much. Thank you. So good morning. We're here with Bobby Kay. She is a customer of Top Hat Soil. When she first moved into the house, she reached out to Todd Stevenson, and he got to work on this yard. So Bobby Kay, tell us a little bit about when you moved in, what it was like, and all the trials and tribulations of trying to get through bad grass.
It was a mess. And I hope you will show those pictures.
Yeah,
too,
we will.
And I did everything possible that I knew how to do, and until I had a tree that was dying, actually had some kind of fungus, and I called Todd, and he came out and looked at the tree, and he said, it might make it, it might not. He said, but what about this lawn? And I said, And he told me about this new process he had.
Right.
I had no idea we were going to be his first customer, but I know how important mulch is for flower beds.
Right.
And so I decided that, well, why not give it a try on the grass?
Yeah.
And it has improved the grass 95%. I have a couple spots, but I'm going to get them eventually.
That's awesome.
And it's just wonderful.
Cool. Thank you so much. We really appreciate having
You're
us out
welcome.
today.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so Bobby K talked about, mulching and doing different things to the yard that, made it so much better. But I know that there's an actual, process. Do you want to share with us what exactly that is so people know?
Absolutely. The mulch is the nirvana of the forest floor. It's where good soil comes from. The trees drop their litter and their twigs, and it builds up into a decomposition layer.
Okay.
Much like the mulch that's over here. The soil that's under this mulch is going to be a superior product than the soil that's under the grass. The grass is constantly taking, the mulch is constantly giving. So our process is we take the organics, we take the composted, it's a liquid compost actually, we take the composted remains of what would be mulch and we hyper inject it into the soil. It doesn't hurt the irrigation, it doesn't hurt any underground utilities, and we re-neutralifies and aerifies the soil. It's the benefit of aeration and top dressing all in one treatment.
That's awesome. So it's deep rooted, basically, everything we've seen here.
Absolutely. The soil profile changes as it goes down, but if it's not rich in organic matter and if it's not porous so that the water can percolate, and if there aren't good microbes and fungal and bacterial relationships, nothing will grow in it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Todd.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us out.